Hi guys. So I know that you are used to the daytime flow, but I had to get on here because I have some nighttime sauce. Okay. So transformation is so hard. Like it is so freaking hard. And I get on, social media, I get on YouTube and I show like my highlights. I also sometimes talk about my struggles and all of that, but I don't think that anybody can truly embody the difficulty that transformation brings. Like this thing is crazy. And so I was just in the shower thinking about my whole life, because who doesn't get in the shower and think about like their whole entire life? Like I was just in the shower thinking about my life and I was like, yo, one of my most challenging tasks of transformation is letting go. Like I have the hardest time letting go. And what I'm recognizing, so I'm recognizing the problem, but what I'm also recognizing is that when you have difficulty letting go, you cannot be creative. Like there's no forward direction, there's no movement, there's no progress. Like you can't even be creative. You don't even have time to be creative because you can't let go. You have trouble letting go. You will literally, and I'm saying you, but I'm talking about me. I'm talking to myself. Like I will literally hold on to scraps of things that I know is dead. Like I am a dang on surgeon trying to revive it, knowing that there's no breath left in that situation. Like there's absolutely no breath in it. But I will sit there and hold on to it and let the weight of it carry me down and lack the creativity to progress forward and to become who God has called me to be, who He created me to be, to hold on to dead things and prevent myself from being able to walk in the purpose and the assignment that God has over my life. Like letting go of things is so challenging to me, and it prevents me from being able to wake up every day and do what God has called me to do. And when I say letting go, I'm talking about letting go of people. Like there are people that I know I should let go of, and yet I pick and choose like messages from different places that tell you like to hold on to people. Like there's this message that says like people are human. Like treat people as they are human. Like be kind to everybody, whether you agree with them or not. Be kind. And I'll use that like, oh, I'm just being kind, let me be kind to this human, as an excuse to keep them around, knowing that you can be kind to somebody, but excuse me, I gotta go this way, right? So no hard feelings, no disrespect, none of that, but I'm going this way. But I'm trying to hold on, drag them along in my journey whole time. It's not working. It's preventing. Like pay attention to the characteristics that certain people bring out of you. Pay attention to who you become around certain people that aren't in line with who God is calling you to be. If you can't be who God is calling you to be around certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like if every time I get around you, I'm doing the thing that's preventing me from being able to do what God called me to be, okay, like I don't know. I don't know how else to say that, but it is two fingers to the dust. Like, bye. Like, leave me. You know what I'm saying? And then people, I know that people can see, like people have got to have the ability to see that they do not bring out positive characteristics in someone. Like I can tell if your best is not when you're around me. I have discernment over that. So if your best is not when you're around me, I'm going to respectfully pardon myself. Sometimes as humans, we have to see other humans and see like this is not their best. And I am kind of the cause of this. Let me step away. because maybe they need help. Maybe they need help with stepping away. Maybe you could help them. I don't know. Okay, I'm off the random people. Letting go of habits too, right? Letting go of habits is like, oh my gosh, like trying to embody or take on trying to take these new habits and use them consistently because they are growing and glowing you is so challenging, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, I'm not using the new way. Even though I know it's beneficial to me, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it today. But what I am noticing is that me saying I'm not doing it today is getting less and less, right? So I have to celebrate that. I have to celebrate that some days I'm not on my A game, but I'm not on my A game less and less. Like I'm being on my A game more and more. So that's what I'm celebrating. And then like the most beneficial like piece of encouragement that I can't remember if I read it or I heard it. It says like it's okay to take a break from healing. I know that I'm on this journey of healing and growing and developing and becoming, but sometimes it's okay to take a break from that. Y'all, that is a lot of work. Okay? Like it's so tough. It's tough trying to rip off everything that you used to be because you can't be who God called you to be with all of that dirt on you. Like that. I'm tired sometimes. And it's okay to take a break from that. Like I didn't know. I thought that every day you got to work on, growing and healing every day, every minute, every second. But when I read that it's okay to take a break from that, when I read that it is tiring, because in my mind I was thinking healing should be just like healing should be positive all the time. Like that's what you should want to do, right? You should want to heal. So you stay there, you stay in that healing place. But sometimes you just got to take a break from that healing thing. And it's not take a break and go back to bad habits and pick up bad habits, but it's like, yo, hold on, is that a muscle? Oh, okay. Y'all know, sis in the gym. I'm looking a little buff on this YouTube. But so it's not to say to take a break and to go back to bad habits, but it's just saying like, just take a break and just rest for a day. Take a break and maybe not read the growth books for a day. Take a break and maybe not watch sermons every day. I'm talking to myself. Like take a break and just be. Just take a break and be. Like in a couple of videos I talked about like I would get on here and I'd be like, I don't really have no news to report. I'm just being. But that was I was exhausted. And I was taking a break and I was feeling guilty about taking a break because I'm like, you should always be working on yourself. But I just was being who I had worked on. Oh, that's good. It's like development. If you just keep on developing, you'll miss okay. So as you're growing, as you're healing, you're developing. If you just continue a constant pattern of development, you will miss being in the moment of how far you've come. Sometimes you just got to stop developing for a moment and just look, right? Just look at how far you've come, at how much you aren't what you used to be. Even though you may come back, how less often you snap on somebody, how less often you engage in that toxic activity, how less often you whatever. Just take a moment and just process that and just love on yourself for that. Like that's important. That's an important process. That's an important component of the healing process as well. So, yeah, letting go is so hard, but it's essential. And I am struggling with letting go in some in some parts of my life as far as people and as far as habits. I'm really working diligently to strengthen my ability to let go and to walk away and to be okay with letting go and walking away, and to know that it's not a win or lose on either side. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. It's not a win, it's not a lose. It's just, I gotta move. I gotta move. Like, I gotta move. I gotta go. I gotta shake. I gotta bake. Like, I've been falling off on my eating, you know? Like, I haven't been eating too crazy, but kind of. I can see the fluff coming back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you got goals of what you're trying to accomplish. So you have to let go of the mentality, oh, I'll make it up next week, or oh, I'll just throw an extra workout in there, or oh, I'll just, nah. If this is your goal, then you have to erase that mindset of I'll catch up. Oh, that's good too. Like, I have a mindset sometimes that's like, oh, I can make it up. I can do it. And I can. And I can make it up, and I can do it, but I'm tired of the bounce back. I'm tired of playing catch up, because while I'm playing catch up, I'm missing the go. You know, I'm trying to catch up, so I'm missing the go of, if I was already caught up, then I'm still progressing. I'm so used to bouncing back and to catching up that when that opportunity presents itself for me to bounce back and catch up, I'll take it. But I gotta start moving from a place of readiness. Not from a place of, oh, let me catch up and then I'm ready. I have to start moving and navigating from a place of readiness if I want to fulfill my purpose. Case in point, transformation is hard. Take a break sometimes. But don't take a break to resume old habits. Take a break to rest, to process, and to live in the moment of your progress. And to live in the moment of your progress. Yeah. So, yeah. Keep going. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Watch your environments. If your environments are cluttered, loud, toxic, if you got to be defensive all the time, if you got to be on edge, if they make you angry, if you're not woke, you'll miss the messages that are coming to you from heaven. You'll miss the steps that are ordered for your day. You'll miss being grateful. You'll miss moments. You'll miss your calling. And I think my biggest fear is leaving this earth and not fulfilling my purpose. Leaving this earth knowing that there was a problem here and God created me to be the solution. That's my biggest fear. Of leaving the earth with a problem that God created me to be the solution for, and I never solved it. That's my biggest fear. So I have to make sure that every morning that I wake up, I remember that I'm on assignment. That's all that matters. You are on assignment. There's a problem here on earth that only you can solve. Only you. There's a problem here on earth that only you can solve. Get rid of the distractions. Let go of what no longer serves purpose in your life. It may have served purpose in your life at one time, but it's not serving purpose now. It's preventing you from getting to yours. Let it go. I love y'all. I'll be back, God willing. Peace.